Athit Perawongmetha obtains licensing rights. Summary: latest developments. Residents of area say that Israeli shelling intensified in Gaza Strip throughout night, killing or wounding many people, while tanks were fighting Palestinian militants in north and east of Khan Younis. Residents of Khan Younis continue to flee their homes west or further south to Rafah, Gaza. December 6, Israeli troops engaged in fierce with Hamas in southern Gaza after reaching the heart of Khan Younis city on Wednesday, forcing Palestinian civilians to seek shelter elsewhere as the number of safe areas dwindled. Israeli warplanes also targets densely populated coastal region in one of heaviest phases of fighting 2 months since Israel began its military campaign to eliminate Palestinian militant group. Palestinian medics said hospitals were overflowing with the dead injured, mostly women and children. Supplies were running out. Hundreds thousands of people driven from the north were taking shelter in a decreasing number places designated by Israel as safe zones. Israeli soldiers and tanks, who largely took control of northern Gaza, advanced south and surrounded Khan Younis after the collapse of a week-long ceasefire last week. Israel said its forces hit hundreds of targets, including a militant cell near a school in the north. Hamas armed wing, Al-Qassam Brigades, said the were intense. Residents said Israeli shelling intensified overnight, killing wounding an unspecified number of people and tanks fighting Palestinian militants north east of Khan Younis. It was stated that tanks were deployed on the edge of Khan Younis refugee camp, not far from Hamas leader Yehya Al-Sinwar's home in Gaza. Some Palestinians said they had a lucky escape after their homes were destroyed in an Israeli airstrike on the Al-Amal neighborhood in Khan Younis throughout the night. "I swear, we don't even know how we survived," Hamdi Tanira said, describing the attack on a house where he and about 30 people, including 20 children, were sleeping. "We were sleeping peacefully, not disturbing anyone," said Amal Mehdi, another survivor. "Suddenly we were arded. You don't know where it came from. It was a miracle that we were pulled out from under the rubble." In the north, tanks, Navy boats, warplanes continued to hit roads and homes, as well as areas in the Jabalia refugee camp. Residents Hamas media said. The Washington-based Institute for the Study of War said Hamas fighters changed tactics, using improvised explosive devices and anti-personnel mines as the fighting moved towards close ground combat. International concern: Israel launched its military campaign in response to an attack by Hamas fighters who rampaged through Israeli towns on October 7, killing 1,200 people and taking 240 hostage. According to Israel's tally, at least 16,248 people have been killed in Gaza since then, including 7,112 children and 4,885 women. Hamas media office said on Tuesday. These figures were not immediate.